All right, so today we're going to show you how to brine chicken breasts so they're not dried out or less likely to get dried out. This is going to add a lot of flavor. This is going to add a lot of moisture, and it's super simple. It only takes an hour to get it ready. So first thing we do is we're going to use Greek Out today. We're going to use sea salt. We take about a half a cup of this water here, of the 3 cups of water. We warm it up. We add a tablespoon and a half of Greek Out, a tablespoon and a half of sea salt. We dissolve it. It releases the flavors out of the herbs and onions and lemon and pepper. And then we pour in the other 2.5 cups of water in here. And then we take our chicken breasts. It's about 1.5 pounds of chicken breast. And I'm just going to put them here. And yes, I'm just using my hands because I know how to wash my hands after I put chicken on them so I don't cross-contaminate. So we're just going to sit these in here and let them sit for an hour in the refrigerator. Just make sure they're submerged, and it's going to absorb the salt, it's going to absorb the herb oils and the pepper oil, and it's going to absorb water, and it's going to be nice and juicy and flavorful and delicious when we sear it up in our cast iron skillet. All right, so our chicken has been in the refrigerator for about an hour, right? So here it is. We're going to pull it out of the brine. We're going to place it on this paper towel, and then we're going to dry it off. And I'm going to use my hands because I'm an adult and I know how to wash my hands. Now, if you can't be trusted to wash your hands, how can you be trusted to change your gloves if you're using gloves? Like, it's the same freaking thing. Just wash your hands. It's safe. It's easy. Your mama showed you how to do that, right? Okay. So we're going to take these out one at a time. Ooh, so cool. And we're going to kind of leave all that. If there's any herb seasoning on there, we're going to leave it on there because that's going to season the chicken. All right, and then we're going to pull this over and kind of dry it off, pat them off because we want to sear them up. Huh? And I'm not going to season them anymore at this point because I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens. I want to see what this tastes like just brined. Just the brine. Just the leftover seasoning on the outside. Let's dry them off. The drier they are, the better they're going to sear. So I also had a little problem earlier. Not a little problem. But I ran to go see if I had some olive oil over there on the counter. And guess what? I don't have any olive oil. So what do? I don't worry about it. I just use butter. We adjust to the situation. We don't freak out and go, oh my God, it's not going to be right. Well, you know, if it was going on some kind of Greek dish, maybe it would be more important. But you know what? This idea that it has to be exactly the way I planned, that's not the way life works, right? We have to accept. So now we're dry. We're looking dry there. It doesn't feel moist. All right, so we're using the big skillet today because I love cooking with the big skillet. It just holds heats nicely and roasts great food. So we got it's warm, smoking a little bit. We're gonna add butter because we didn't have olive oil, and that's okay. That is okie dokie. But you know what? This is gonna brown our chicken nicely. This is a little caramelization happens with the butter solids, and it's just gonna make it be nice and brown. So there is a benefit to this. So there we're gonna go like that. Okay. So then we're gonna put our breasts in. We're gonna sear them, and then once that one side is seared, we're going to do the other side. So it's looking like we got a decent sear there. Gonna flip it over. Yeah, this one looks. Yeah, see? Got a nice sear. Now we're gonna turn this off. And then we're going to stick this in the oven at 350 degrees for 10 minutes. Then we're going to check the temperature, because chicken breasts are all different sizes. There aren't just one size of chicken breast. It's not how the world works. Some are bigger, some are smaller. And that's okay. So we're going to check it, and we're going to check the temperature. And that's going to let us know when it's done. Not the time. The time is just the way so we don't overdo it. The temperature lets us know when it's done. We're going to use an electric thermometer here. So we'll show it in there, and we'll be able to see how I'm doing it, like right here on the table. All right. Here is the chicken. I just pulled it out. The timer just came off. So I'm going to poke it, because now I'm going to put, like, it's getting there. Like, we're probably pretty close. So we're going to use this little thermometer here. And we're going to try to hold it in such a way. So you want it to go into the thickest part, right? Try to be right in the middle. We're going to look at that, what that temperature says. So this keeps going up, going up. This is going. Well, all right, so we're probably up to, now we're slowing down. So we're probably going to get up to 145, you know, so we're looking at like, maybe we're looking at like 17 more degrees, or like 15 more degrees. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this back in the oven for like 3 minutes. Just a few minutes, because we're almost there. We're looking for 160. So 3 more minutes back in the oven. You know, if we were super close, I would just say we could cover this up and like let the residual heat from the pan finish it, but I think we just need a little bit more. All right, 3 more minutes in the oven. This is what we got. We're gonna test it again. We're gonna take this piece right here, and we're gonna put the thermometer in. The thickest part. I'm pushing this, like, I feel like it's done. Like, that's my fingers are telling me it's done. We're gonna keep going up though. I'm gonna say it's done, but we are going to show you with the thermometer. Oh, you're being sassy. Let's try this other one. Maybe this one right here. Maybe it's a little bigger. Let's look and see what's going on here. So that is a little bigger. This one is a little skinnier. So this is where it goes. Like, not everything's going to cook the same, because it's not all the same size. All right? Like, that's what's going on here. So let's make sure it's in there. See what's going on here? Just slightly thicker, and it takes, so we're going up. So this one's done. We're pulling this off. This one is going up. So that one is done. We're pulling it off. We're going to put this other one back in for 1 more minute. Right? Because we are going for perfectly juicy chicken. No exceptions. All right. Here's that 1 more minute. I think we are probably good. I mean, it would still maybe a little, let it sit a minute in here. I'm going to get this, I'm going to get the thermometer out. We're going to shove it in there. We're going to check and see if this sucker is done. All right, so going into there. So we literally just put it in for like 1 more minute. Wait, what? So it's still going. So I am feeling like if I let this sit in this warm pan, covered up, we could probably get this thing up to temp without putting it back in. That's what I think is going to happen. That's what we're going to do. Because if I put it, there's no reason to put it back in the oven at this point. There's enough heat in here to make this all come together. So I'm just going to go like that. I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to let it sit. All right. So we got our rested chicken over here that's needed to cook a little more. We left it in the pan so the residual heat from the pan could finish cooking it. It's feeling like it's done. This one has rested. This is the first one that came out. It's rested. And so the juices have reabsorbed. This is our brine chicken for 1 hour in that real basic recipe. And we're just going to cut into it. And we're going to look at this. So I would say that it is juicy. Like there's juice coming out of it. So we're going to taste it. Oh man, it's super juicy. And it's got, I'd maybe put a little more salt on it. So like if I left it in for a little longer, it would be a little more seasoned. But this is like a great chicken that you could use in anything because it's not, it just tastes good. You could put it on a salad. You could put a sauce over it. You could put it with some pasta. You could put it over some rice. It's anything, but it's juicy because we took the time to brine it. It seasoned it. We seared it. We finished it in the oven. We didn't cook it with timing. We cooked it with temperature to 160 degrees. And we let it sit. And that's where we're at. Juicy chicken. This is. Look. And look. It's juicy. It's not dry. It's perfect. Awesome. So now let's check this one. Because we did a little different technique here. We kind of left it sit in this pan. Right? We're going to see if we can make sure we got the same results here. Which I think we will. Alright, it's done. It's juicy. A little bubbling up in there. Like it's not dried out. It's tender. So here it is. That's our basic how to make juicy roasted chicken. It tastes awesome. All right. Happy cooking. Join us for more kitchen fixes at the LuckyCajun.com. You can sign up for the skillet and you'll get notified when these things come up. Awesome. Thank you. Have a good day.